YouTube channel.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me.
That was perfect.
But I heard every word. I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Okay, here we go, throw it!
Yeah. You probably don't remember what you told me.
That was perfect.
But I heard every word.
Nice.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free and will even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kermit the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
This is the SMSN Halftime Report. .38-34 is our halftime score, and we're getting ready for the third quarter in that game. Let's take a look at what's happening in other games. The Sky lead the Golden State Valkyries 57-54. They're in the fourth quarter of that game. Other finals from earlier, it was the Aces over the Connecticut Sun 98-69, and the Toronto Tempo get their first win of the season, and they beat the Seattle Storm 86-73. And Caitlin Clark picked up a technical foul at the end of the first half. So the third quarter will start with a free throw from Kelsey Plum. That'll start the third quarter. Clark was not pleased with the offensive foul that was called on her at the end of the first half, so that cost her a technical foul. Big Baby Sports in the house with us. What's going on, my friend? Great to have you in with me on a rare late night broadcast for Snowman. And this guy does a fabulous job. If you haven't checked out Big Baby Sports, I suggest you do. This guy does a fabulous job in covering the Los Angeles Lakers. All right. Ready to go to the third quarter. And as I have just been told, a technical foul occurred at the end of the first half. And that technical foul was indeed on Caitlin Clark, who clapped at the referee for that offensive foul call late in the first half. So she was not happy about that call, and that will cost her a technical foul, and it just may cost the Fever a point, as Kelsey Plum, as I have been told, will shoot the technical foul to begin the third quarter. Once again, we ask no spoilers in the chat. I know my feed is far behind the scoreboard that's up on the screen, and I want to call every single play of this ball game. So Kelsey Plum to the free throw line to shoot the technical foul to begin the third quarter, and of course she makes it. She's got 14. So we'll set your lineups for you right now. For the Fever, they come out with their starters: Monique Billings, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, and Caitlin Clark. Clark with 11, Kelsey Mitchell with 17. Sparks have it in play as Hamby finds on corner Burrell for 3. No good. Rebound Sophie Cunningham ahead to Caitlin Clark. Okay, Hamby, Plum, Atkins, and Burrell, the 5 on the floor for the Sparks. Those are their starters. Caitlin Clark dancing on the dribble. Over the top pass into Boston. Boston low pitch out left side to Ham. Connor Lane, her shot is blocked and cleared by Burrell. Ariel Atkins back the other way. Atkins on the move with a wraparound dribble. Runs into Mitchell, 15-footer out front. No good. Rebound Atkins. Pitch back. Plum on the drive into the lane, and Billings lost the ball. Billings a steal. Billings has it on the fly. Billings on the fly all the way to the hoop. Lays it up. No good. Rebound taken down by Ogumake. Back comes Atkins the other way. Atkins in the front court. Atkins on the drive into the lane. Shoots it up. Nope, but a foul called. And that foul looks to be on Aaliyah Boston. And the Fever are saying, "Hey, you may want to take a look at this." And in fact, Stephanie White indeed will have the replay center take a look at the play. So time called, 9:02 left in the third. Fever 48 and the Sparks 35 in the midst of a replay challenge. We'll come back with more after this.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Against Aaliyah Boston is going to stand, and that means it will cost the Indiana Fever a timeout. And that will also send Ariel Atkins to the free throw line for 2 shots after the timeout is complete. Remember, in the first game of the year, the Fever were outscored by the Dallas Wings in one of, if not the highest scoring opening season opening game of the year in WNBA history, 107-104. And the verdict is in, and the call is going to stand. So Ariel Atkins gets 2 free throws. That's the first foul on Aaliyah Boston. No, check that. That's the 3rd foul on Aaliyah Boston. Atkins free throw, good, 48-36. So Boston now has 3 fouls. She's the first player in foul trouble for Indiana. Atkins gets ready. The second attempt on the way, good, 48-37. 11-point lead. Indiana's biggest lead has been 14. 8:55 left in the third. Here comes Clark on the move to the right. Clark over the top pass intended for Mitchell. And it did it again. Feet went out again. Hang tight. And we have another review. Looks like we do. The foul is called on Ariel Atkins. And that's an official review. It's not a team challenge. And I believe the question is going to be whether it's a shooting foul. And the answer to that may be no. So this is an official review. It is not a. As it stands, the foul is called on Ariel Atkins. And if you remember, Mitchell was cramping up so bad in Game 5 against Las Vegas, she couldn't finish the game, which pretty much ended the season for Indiana. Now, I'll tell you what, last year, Kelsey Mitchell, after Caitlin Clark went down and a few other players went down, meant everything to this Indiana club. 48-37. Indiana leads by 11 This call will stand, and Mitchell will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. Foul is charged to Ariel Atkins. And Mitchell shoots 2. She's got 17 points in the game, 18 with that free throw. Mitchell, the 8-year veteran out of Ohio State, trying to give the match the biggest lead of the night for the Indiana Fever. She does as the free throw rims in, and it's 50-37. It's 1 point short of their biggest lead of the night. 8:40 for the third as Plum off to the right. Plum standing dribble against Kelsey Mitchell, works her way back left, now back to the right for Ogumake for 3, short. Billings the rebound. Off to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark trots it up. Clark works off the Cunningham screen, now down low left to Boston. Boston backs in, hands off Caitlin Clark on the fly to the hole, lays it in. Caitlin Clark with the Baker's dozen, and this is the biggest lead of the night for the Fever, 52-37, 8:15 left in the third. Ray Burrell at the controls. Burrell trying to get to the free throw line. Ball is loose, still loose. Burrell picks it up. Atkins swings it right side to Hamby. Hamby on the drive, right baseline. Pitch back out, Kelsey Plum. 3-pointer left wing. Rimming no. Rebound, Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham with an outlet pass to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark trots it up across the timeline into the front court. Clark with a wraparound dribble. Works off the Cunningham screen. Back to Cunningham on the left wing. Back to Clark on the right side. Clark on the drive left of the lane. A pitch out to Mitchell. A right corner jumper is no good. Rebound, Monique Billings. Had it, lost it. Billings able to gain possession. Trapped in the corner with a new clock. Back to Cunningham on the fly. Lays it in with the right hand. 54-37. The Indiana Fever have their biggest lead at 17. 7.5 remaining in the third. Los Angeles wants time. 7:31 remaining in the third. The Fever out to their biggest lead of the night. 54-37. Back with more after this on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Meet the scan. A simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you!
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org. SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers Guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what
54-37, Los Angeles trails by 17. They have the ball. Erica Wheeler on the floor for the Los Angeles Sparks. Here comes Ogumake driving right baseline. Shovel pass underneath to Ray Burrell. Shoots it up long. Rebound taken down by Hamby. Hamby throws it back outside to Wheeler. Wheeler with a straight on three, but a foul called underneath on Burrell. That's an offensive foul. And Ray Burrell is thinking, where was the offensive foul? I'll tell you where that offensive foul was. She elbowed Monique Billings in the mouth. 54-37. Things are chippy in Los Angeles. Maisha Hines-Allen on the floor for the Indiana Fever. Joins Clark, Cunningham, Mitchell. Here's Clark out front on Wheeler, and a foul called on Wheeler. Monique Billings, 6'4", hometown of Riverside, California, played at UCLA. In her 9th season, Clark to come in play to Mitchell. Mitchell works off the Hines Allen screen, stops, pops it left to the key. Good. Kelsey Mitchell on a roll. She has 21, and the lead is 19, 56-37. Out front is Ogumake. Ogumake works her way to the right. The foul called on Mitchell, trying to get Wheeler away from her. Fever are on an 8-0 run in the last minute plus. Tyasha Harris on for the Fever. Kelsey Mitchell departs. Clark has 2 fouls. Mitchell and Boston each now with 3 fouls. Is a 20-footer by Plum. No good. Caitlin Clark the rebound, and here she comes on the fly. Clark wraparound dribble, stops three-point stripe, and a foul called on Wheeler. And Wheeler not happy with that call. Erica Wheeler coming over to Los Angeles from Seattle. Ask Caitlin Clark, where did I hit you? And Caitlin Clark signals, you hit me in the throat. Caitlin Clark dancing on the dribble out front, guarded by Wheeler. Clark on the move to the left, chased in a double team. Back out front, Lexi Hall. Right side, Tyasha Harris. Three-pointer on the way. Rimming no. Rebound, Hines Allen. Loose ball foul on Maisha Hines Allen. So Wheeler and the Sparks with a chance to cut the lead to 17, and they just turned the ball over. Wow. Rare to see a Sparks team turn the ball over like that. 56-37, 6:16 left in the third. Tyasha Harris brings it up. Harris along with Hines Allen, Hull, Billings, and Clark. Clark has it this time off to the right, had the ball tipped away out of bounds by Ray Burrell, and they're chasing Clark all over the place. One of these games, Clark is going to get loose. Tyasha Harris at the controls, works her way left. Now finds Maisha Hines Allen. Handoff Caitlin Clark. Three-pointer from the left wing. Rebound tip comes down to Ogumake. Ogumake across the timeline. Finds Kelsey Plum. Plum straight on between the rings. Starts her dribble. Works it left to the key. Plum has it against Lexi Hall. Bounce pass low left to Ogumake. Ogumake fadeaway shot left baseline is good. Neko Ogumake cuts the lead at 56-39 and 5:28 remaining in the third. Clark flying back the other way. Caitlin Clark on the dribble. Slips. Shovel pass underneath to Monique Billings. She shoots it up no good, but drew the foul. And Monique Billings will shoot a pair. 5:21 left in the third. Billings gets ready at the free throw line. The 9-year veteran from UCLA shoots the first one. Good. 57-39. Next Wednesday at 7, Fire in the Fever. We'll have that for you. Matter of fact, we'll have a Wednesday doubleheader and a Friday doubleheader. And we're working on a Sunday doubleheader too in the W. Billings' second attempt, good. 58-39. The Fever will take precedence, but we will have a lot of WNBA coverage for you this season. And thanks to Rising Rhino for the idea. Ogumake has it out front. Right side, Kelsey Plum. Plum on the drive into the lane. Shovel pitch out to Wheeler. Back to Ogumake on the right wing. Ogumake on the drive in the lane. Had the ball stripped. Stolen by Billings. Billings to Caitlin Clark. Back the other way. Caitlin Clark whips a pass to Billings. Pitch out Harris. Harris underneath Maisha Hines Allen. She shoots it in. 60-39. The Fever lead by 21. This is the biggest lead of the night. 4:44 left in the third. 18 assists for the Fever tonight. Plum with a bounce pass to Cameron Brink, runs into Hines Allen, but a foul call. Cameron Brink will shoot two. And as it looks so far, last year, the Fever tried to kill you from distance. Tonight, they're killing you from inside. Brink's free throw is good. 60-40, 4:39 left in the third. Second free throw up, second free throw is down. 60-41. Cameron Brink and the Sparks trying to climb back into the game. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark on the move to the left, guarded by Cameron Brink. Cameron Brink works off the screen from Dantas. Clark off the screen from Dantas. Finds Dantas in the right corner. Dantas on the drive into the lane. Flies into a double team, and Brink comes up with a steal. Cameron Brink back the other way. Cameron Brink shovel pass Erica Wheeler, over the top pass underneath to Nneka Ogwumike, and Ogwumike is fouled by Maisha Hines Allen. Good job by Cameron Brink and Nneka Ogwumike on that double team. Ogwumike's free throw is good, 60-42. So Brink has made a difference when she's been in the game. Second free throw up, second free throw down. 60-43, 4:05 left in the third. Caitlin Clark brings it up against Wheeler. Clark, a standing dribble, plays it to Maisha Hines Allen, and an offensive foul on Maisha Hines Allen. And that is 3 on her. Oh, they call that foul on Lexi Hall. I beg your pardon. Sparks back the other way, left to right. Kelsey Plum off to the right. Plum picks up the dribble. Offensive foul the other way. This time it's on Ogwumike. So Ogwumike with 2 fouls. Set the screen against Lexi Hall. Clark back in, Fever back in their front court the other way. Aaliyah Boston now finds Caitlin Clark. Clark works off the Boston screen. Clark has it left of the lane. Fakes, lean in shot. Nope. Foul called on Chance Gray. And I think the Sparks want to take a look at that one. So we have time on the floor. 3:31 remaining in the third quarter. It's the Fever in front, 60-43. Back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Looks like this call is going to stand, and that'll send Caitlin Clark to the free throw line to shoot 2. The foul is charged to Chance Gray. So Gray indeed does pick up the foul. And that'll send Caitlin Clark to the free throw line to shoot 2. 60-43. Fever lead the Sparks. 3:31 left in the third quarter. First one here, good. Next time we'll be with you will be Friday. Although there is a doubleheader tomorrow on Prime, and I'm tempted to take a look at it. Second free throw by Clark's good. She's got 13. And it's 62-43. 19-point lead. Largest was 20. Erica Wheeler off to the right. Out front, Kelsey Plum. They've kept her in check. Plum backs up on the dribble, finds Wheeler. Right side, Cameron Brink. Brink on the drive and on Lexi Hull. Spins down the lane and shoots it in off the glass. 62-45. Caitlin Clark flying back the other way. Over the top pass, Lexi Hull. Three-pointer from the right wing. Nope. Rebound, Erica Wheeler. Back they come the other way. Wheeler bounce pass ahead. Chance Gray lays it up and in. 62-47. 15-point lead. Biggest lead was 20. Tyasha Harris comes back the other way for the Indiana Fever. Off to the right. Aaliyah Boston has it out front. Now to Caitlin Clark. Clark works off the Boston screen. Clark steps back with the pass underneath, intended for Boston. Boston unable to gather it in, but a foul called. That foul is charged to Hamby. That's her third. Tell you one thing about Cameron Brink. She too played at Stanford. Free throw, Boston, good. 63-47. Long as Indiana keeps this kind of lead, they should win going away. Boston again. Yep. 64-47. 10 points for Aaliyah Boston. 2:35 left in the third. Here's Cameron Brink. Brink on the drive. Foul call, Damiris Dantas. And Dantas now has 4 fouls. Cameron Brink back to the free throw line. Brink gets ready, shoots the first one. Good. 64-48. Brink 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 blocks tonight. She was scoreless against Las Vegas on Sunday. Brink with a deep breath tries the second one. No good. Rebound, Monique Billings. Billings has made a difference for the Indiana Fever tonight. Raven Johnson on the floor for Caitlin Clark. John lost her dribble. Finds Boston between the rings. Boston hands it to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive to the left. Back to the right side for Cunningham. Over the top, lower right to Boston. We get a foul on Cameron Brink, and that's her third. What I am going to do is start keeping a score sheet like I did when I did games in person. And the Sparks coach was not pleased with that call on Cameron Brink. To the free throw line comes Aaliyah Boston. Her first one here is good. 65-48. Three points for Boston in the game. Second attempt, good. 4 points for Aaliyah Boston in the game. Mitchell 21 to lead all scorers. 66-48. Hamby has it out front. Hands it to Kelsey Plum. Plum at the free throw line. Jumper off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, tip to the floor, and a loose ball foul against Kelsey Mitchell. De'Erica Hamby to the free throw line. First one here, good. Maisha Hines-Allen back in for Indiana. Kelsey Mitchell departs. Or Aaliyah Boston departs with her fourth foul. Hamby again. Nope. Ball on the floor, taken by Sophie Cunningham, ahead to Raven Johnson. Back to Cunningham on the right wing. Out front, Hines-Allen. Backdoor, Raven Johnson. Shoots it up. No good. Off the glass. Cameron Brink the rebound. Kelsey Plum has it. Now a chance for them to cut it to 15 or 14 with a long one. Kelsey Plum dances on the dribble between the circles. Plays it right side to Hamby. And we get a whistle. And a foul called on Raven Johnson. Goons is with us. Clark Goodlow is with us. I appreciate you guys for being here. Plum's free throw is no good. She's human. 66-49. Second free throw up, second free throw down. 66-50, 1:30 remaining in the third quarter. If you like what you see and what you hear and want to help keep our WNBA coverage going, drop us a Cash App donation to $ Tallman Dr. K50 or hit our GoFundMe. Give you all that at the end of the quarter. Mitchell's 20-footer head of the key, no good. Rebound, Raven Johnson. They'll get another try. Out to Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham on the move to the right. 8 on the clock. Back left, Monique Billings. Billings on the drive in the lane. Her hook pass is tipped and stolen by Wheeler. Wheeler back the other way. Wheeler on the move in the front court. Runs, looking low for Hamby, and Hamby is called for an offensive foul. With 1 minute remaining in the third. That's the box I got to put up here. I will get this set correctly. I will get this set correct. I promise I will. I promise I will. 66-50. 50 seconds for the third. Kelsey Mitchell on the move to the right. Three-pointer from the left wing. No good. Rebound to De'Erica Hamby, and here she comes. Hamby on the move in the front court. Hamby on the drive all the way to the hoop. Lefty layup is in. 66-52. 41.8 left in the third. Indiana may see the ball again on 24-second count. Tyasha Harris has it off to the right. Harris works off the Billings screen. Harris keeps her dribble. 9 on the clock, 18-footer. Good. Tyasha Harris with 5. 23.9 left in the third, and the Sparks will play for the final shot. Down to the final 20 seconds left in the third. Kelsey Plum standing dribble off to the right. 11 seconds, now 10 remaining in the third. 8 seconds, 7. Here's Plum to the three-point stripe. Kelsey Plum on the drive, spins down the lane, 10-footer in the lane. Nope, rebound Maisha Hines-Allen, and that's the quarter. Good quarter by the Indiana Fever as they outscore them 20-18. It was the second quarter that got the Fever the double-digit lead. They're up 16 right now, 68-52 as we head for the money period. Don't forget, if you want to support our channel, you can do so this way with a Cash App to $ Tallman Dr. K50, or you can hit us via our GoFundMe, GoFundMe.com/Snowman's Road to Recovery. 68-52 as we head for the money period after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. No, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Welcome to those of you listening on the SMSN Radio Network, as the Indiana Fever lead 68-52 as we begin the fourth and final quarter, as the Fever look for their first win of the year. Sparks trying to do the same. And on the floor for the Indiana Fever, Monique Billings, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, and Tyasha Harris. For the Sparks, Ogumake, Hamby, Plum, Burrell, and Gray. Burrell has been held in check, and Burrell used to kill us last year. 68-52. Here's Tyasha Harris on the move to the right. Harris on the drive to the baseline, gets cut off, finds Cunningham, three-pointer left corner, splash! 71-52. 19-point Indiana lead, half a minute gone in the fourth quarter. Kelsey Plum off to the right. Sophie Cunningham with a dozen. She's 2 of 4 from three-point land. Here's Plum in the lane. In the left corner is Burrell. Burrell on the drive, in on Kelsey Mitchell. Whips out right corner to Hamby. Hamby on the drive. Spins on Monique Billings. Shoots it up. Banked it in. Drew the foul. So De'Erica Hamby gets to the bucket. She's got a free throw coming. Hamby with 13 points, now 14. And the lead is down 16, 71-55. And about 9 minutes left. Tyasha Harris in the front court, guarded by Ray Burrell. Harris turns on the dribble, works her way to the right, back left to Hines Allen, bounce past Mitchell out front. Mitchell on the drive right of the lane, lost the ball. Ogumake comes up with a steal. Ogumake back the other way. Whips a pass underneath to Ray Burrell. Lost the ball. Out of bounds. Belongs to the Fever with 8:50 left. (71-55). Fever with the lead. 8:45 remaining. Tyasha Harris in the front court. Out front Billings. Billings Couple dribbles left. Now moves it back to the right. Now finds Mitchell. Mitchell with a scissor dribble out front. Mitchell on the drive, right of the lane. Pitch back out to Cunningham. That's free. It was tipped away. Cunningham able to get it. 3 on the clock, 2 on the clock. 3-pointer on the way. Nope. Rebound. De'Erica Hamby. Hamby back the other way. Hamby on the move. Runs into Lexi Hall. Offensive foul on Hamby. And for Hamby, that is her 4th foul. And all of them have been, 3 of the 4 fouls have been offensive. So Hamby has 4, Plum has 3, Wheeler has 3, and Atkins has 3 for Los Angeles. For the Indiana Fever, Aaliyah Boston with 4, Kelsey Mitchell with 3, Damaris Dantas has 4. 71-55. Caitlin Clark back on the floor. Monique Billings has it this time. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell dancing on the dribble. Right wing. 5 to shoot. Over the top pass into Billings. Billings had it poked away and stolen by Ogumake. Here they come again. Ogumake to Kelsey Plum. Plum bumps into Lexi Hall. Plum lean in flip. Bounce pass underneath. It's stolen by Hall. Hall finds Mitchell. And timeout call by Stephanie White in the Fever. And Stephanie White giving it to one of the officials. Remember, Caitlin Clark got hit with a technical foul at the end of the first half. So that'll send us to a break. 7:49 for the ball game. It's the Fever 71 and the Sparks 55. We'll be back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline, live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Big lead for the Indiana Fever as they try to capture their first win of the season. They caught an opening day win last year when they blew out the Chicago Sky and then lost to New York. 19 assists on 25 made field goals for the Indiana Fever. And the last thing you want is to let the Sparks back into this game. Indiana, 2 timeouts left. And same with the Sparks. Caitlin Clark brings it up. Clark in the front court to Aaliyah Boston out front. Mitchell has it on the right wing. Back to Clark on the right wing. Caitlin Clark standing dribble. Now attacks against Chance Gray on the drive in the lane, shoots it up, banked it in. Caitlin Clark with 15. And the lead is 18, 73-55, and 7:25 left in the ball game. Kelsey Plum has it off to the right. Plum on the right side, picks up her dribble, shovels a pass into Ogumake, back to Kelsey Plum on the fly in the lane, dump pass underneath, double fake by Hamby, shoots it up no good, but a foul called, and Hamby shoots a pair. Hamby working with 14 points. First free throw good, 73-56. Hamby again, good. She's got 16. 73-57. 7 minutes left. You don't want to give away this game if you're the Fever after you've led for the bulk of it. Here comes Boston on the drive, right baseline, double fake, shoots the shot up, rimming. No, it fell out. Rebound Boston. A pitch out to Mitchell, a three-pointer from the right. No good. Rebound Hamby. She's got 13 rebounds in the ball game. Hamby on the fly in the front court. Finds Kelsey Plum. Plum on the drive in the lane from the left, fakes, fadeaway shot left in the lane. Good. 73-59. Man, oh man, don't let them back in this ball game. Kelsey Plum, 17 points, 5 of 11 from the field. Here comes Mitchell. Right baseline jumper, off the glass, no good. Rebound taken down by Chance Gray. Hands to Plum. Plum standing dribble out front. Bullet pass underneath, tipped, gathered in by Ray Burrell. Burrell had it knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Sparks. With 6:14 remaining. As mentioned, each team 2 timeouts left. Tyasha Harris in, Kelsey Mitchell out for the Fever. I beg your pardon. Gray to come in. Baseline left, in play to Hamby, and Hamby is fouled out front by Lexi Hull. I think Caitlin Clark is overdue for a 3-point field goal. She is 1 for 7 from 3-point land tonight. Hamby has it in play. Now finds Burrell in the lane. Banked it in off the glass. 73-61. Caitlin Clark back the other way. Guarded by Chance Gray. 9-2 run by the Sparks in the last 3.5 minutes. Clark with a deep three from the left. Rimming, no. Rebound, Burrell. Now they run ahead to Chance Gray. Flying in on Boston. Lays it up, no good. That shot was actually blocked by Boston. Clark back the other way. Caitlin Clark hands to Tyasha Harris. Harris has it out front. 5.5 minutes left. Hull plays it to Billings. Billings shoved, no foul called. Over the top pass intended for Boston is out of bounds. Stays with Indiana. Great job by Aaliyah Boston getting back on defense, swatting away an easy layup. 73-61. 2 block shots tonight. KK Timpson on the floor for the Indiana Fever. Monique Billings departs with 5:26 left. 6 on the shot clock. They bounce and play to Harris, who lays it up and in. Tyasha Harris with 7. Fever models. With me. Well, I can look at me that's ahead of everything. 80-67 is the score that I have here. So I'll just call the rest of the game from here. But I'm going to finish this one tonight. How would it take? I'm going to finish this one tonight. Now what? Now I'm having a problem with my sound. Can you guys hear me okay? Having all kinds of trouble here. All right. Hang tight a minute. All right, can you guys hear me okay? It's 80-67. And yes, y'all can hear me okay. And from what I'm being shown, the Fever have called a timeout with 3:32 left in the fourth quarter. We hear Bill Van Eagle says we hear you fine. Thank you. I've lost the feed to my game. So by the timeout called and 3:32 left, it's 80-67 of the year. We'll take a timeout with him. That's the only thing I don't like about this is when technology decides to be technology. Let's take this time out.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete! 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 Delete!
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Ball game is the SMSN post-game report. All the stats, facts, and figures of this game will get you ready for the next Fever game, which will be Friday as they take on the Washington Mystics, and Aaliyah Boston has fouled out. She fouls out with 4 points and 7 rebounds. And they're going to miss her down the stretch. So the rest of the Fever team has to pick it up rebound-wise, and they're going to miss her defense as well because she blocked 3 shots in the game. Next, Ogumake to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one here. Got it. Ogumake gets ready. Tries again. Missed that one. Billings the rebound. 80-68 our score. 3:25 left. Kelsey Mitchell in the front court with the top pass to Billings. Billings hands it off to Caitlin Clark. Clark cuts to the left and comes back outside, whips it to Billings. Billings down the lane, forces the shot up, no good, but a foul called with 3:11 left. And I lost my feed again. Hang tight with me, folks. Indiana just made a field goal in their Caitlin Clark. Trying to folks. Now Kelsey Plum gets a basket. That'll force the Fever to a timeout. As it's 83-76, there's 83 seconds left. A minute 23 left in the ball game, and the Fever have been outscored 24-15 in the fourth quarter. I mentioned earlier in the contest that the Fever had a horrible time last year giving games away. All right. I seem to have gotten all right. 150 and it froze again. All right, Mitchell on the left wing. 139 left. Mitchell, 20-footer ahead of the key, short. Rebound, Cameron Brink. Hands to Plum. Chance for them to cut it to 7 or 6 with a long one. Kelsey Plum on the drive. Stops the free throw line. Plum on the drive into the lane. Fakes 4-footer. Good. That makes it 83-76, and Stephanie White wants time. Kelsey Plum not happy that a foul wasn't called. She thinks that should have been an and one. But now the Sparks have crawled back to within 7, 83-76. And this latest fourth quarter run is courtesy of Cameron Brink, who has made a difference, especially since Aaliyah Boston fouled out. .123 left in the ball game. 83-76 Indiana. They have led virtually all the way. In fact, they have led all the way. They led 2-0 and then 4-2, and then Indiana started running away. A big second quarter put them up 14 at halftime. They led by 16 at the end of 3. But in the fourth quarter, the Fever are 6 for 15 from the floor. The Sparks are 10 of 11 from the floor. And where they've also made a difference is that Los Angeles is 4 out of 5 from the free throw line, while the Fever are only 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And you can't give if you're Indiana, you cannot give this game away. It's not a good way to close out a game, but they still lead by 7, 1:23 remaining in the ball game. And if you're Indiana, no matter how bad everything has been in the last 2 minutes, you have to close this game out. Kelsey Mitchell brings it up. Mitchell across the timeline into the front court. 1:15 left. Clark at the logo. Works her way left, guarded by Erica Wheeler. Caitlin Clark works off the Monique Billings screen. Clark with a scissor dribble out front. Clark spins down the dribble, falls down, lost the ball. Burrell a steal, 3-on-2 the other way. Burrell keeps her dribble, cross-court right corner to Plum, a 3-try on the way. Rimming no, rebound on the floor. Timpson comes down with it. 50 seconds remaining. And again, to Indiana, you just close the game out. Caitlin Clark at the controls. 45 seconds left, 13 on the shot clock. Caitlin Clark on the move to the right. Caitlin Clark had the ball poked away, out of bounds, stays with the Fever. They'll have 7 to shoot and 38.3 on the big one. (83-76). Cunningham looks to come in. In play to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, 5 on the clock. Caitlin Clark on the drive, goes up, foul called. With 3.7 on the shot clock. She says she was trying to go up with a shot. Well, both teams are being the bonus from here on out. Underneath Kelsey Mitchell, she shoots it in, and that should be the dagger. 85-76, a half a minute remaining. Plum back the other way, hands to Burrell. Burrell at the free throw line, spots the lane, goes up, scores. 85-78, 22.7 left. 20 seconds remaining, shot clock off. Indiana does not have to shoot the ball. Caitlin Clark in the front court, outside right, standing dribble. And the shot clock is off. They don't have to shoot the ball. Wheeler commits the foul with 9.1 seconds remaining. That'll send Caitlin Clark to the free throw line. And it appears the Indiana Fever have their first win of the year. And again, 3 starters in double figures for the Indiana Fever. 22 points for Caitlin Clark tonight. She shoots for point number 23, and she's got it. She's 9 of 18 from the field, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. The second attempt on the way, good. She's hit 2 3-point field goals tonight. 9.1 seconds remaining. Caitlin Clark with 24 to lead all scores. 6 seconds, now 5. Plum in the front court, works her way left. 3 seconds, now 2. Cross court to Brink. Right corner Burrell. 3-try on the way. Nope, and that's a winner. The Indiana Fever hold off the Los Angeles Sparks by a final score of 87-78. Phew! After all the stuff we've been through, glad to get this one in for you. We'll be back with a post-game show after this on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org. SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Score tonight, Fever 87 and the Sparks 78. Brian Snow back here with you as we begin our post-game show here on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. And for the final scoring totals for Indiana, Caitlin Clark had 24, Kelsey Mitchell 23, Sophie Cunningham had 12, Monique Billings had 9, Aaliyah Boston only had 4 in the ball game. They all came from the free throw line before she fouled out late in the fourth quarter. Off the bench, Tyasha Harris had 7, 2 apiece for Maisha Hines-Allen and KK Timpson. Damaris Dantas had 3. Lexi Hall split a pair of free throws. Raven Johnson played, but did not score. For the Los Angeles Sparks, they were led by Kelsey Plum, who led all scorers with 25 points. De'Erica Hamby had 16 points and 8 rebounds. Nneka Ogumake and Ray Burrell each with 10. Cameron Brink with 11 off of the bench. A lot of those came late. But time to award our player of the game. And tonight we're going to give this in front of this game was played in front of 12,605 at the Crypto.com arena. And our player of the game tonight is going to be Caitlin Clark. She led the Fever with 24 points. A lot of those came in the fourth quarter. Next time we'll be with you is when the Fever take on the Washington Mystics. That will be Friday at 7:30, and it will be a dual cast, as it will also be part of WNBA doubleheader Friday. Man, glad we got this. Glad we got this one in. Blah, can't talk tonight. I'm ready to go to bed. Hope y'all enjoyed as we enjoy bringing it to you. Final one more time. Fever 87, Spark 78. We'll be with you Friday from Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. Have a great night, everyone. God bless you, and so long, everybody.
The preceding has been a presentation of the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.